Hello everybody, this is Ghost the Maker, and welcome back to the Single Biome Challenge. Now, you might remember from the last episode, I mentioned that I wanted to do some little off-screen, just kind of getting some materials, all that fun jazz. The main reason that I wanted to do so was because I wanted to get a traveling merchant to come, that way I could potentially buy some saplings with some emeralds. You know, that one NPC that's supposed to spawn every 20 minutes of playtime? Can you guess what happened after 5 hours of playing? That disappointment aside, I have gotten some things done. Number one, I went back into the mineshaft, got us some more wood, which is excellent. Got us some more tools and different types of metals. I'll go over why there's so many chest plates. And also did some more digging, rearranging, all that fun jazz. More dirt. Always need more dirt. I've been training primarily with a cartographer, so now he's a journeyman, which is phenomenal, getting tons of emeralds from him. We've expanded so far that we now have 3 iron golems, as you can see. I also got us some new villager types, so this guy right here. We've got the toolsmith. We've also got a mason in here somewhere. I don't know where he went. Are you still useless? You're still useless to me. Now, obviously, I'm not going to keep these hideous houses. I just put them up so that way I could get some more villager types. But the idea is now that I have some villagers, I can trade for things instead of trying to use my materials to get them, so that's been fun. I've also planted a little bit of sugarcane. You know, just a normal amount of sugarcane. Totally reasonable. I also started fishing, which is why I now have a Lure 2 and Mending, but it has Curse of Vanishing, so we have to be careful with that one. Now, one of the benefits of being entirely disappointed with the Traveling Merchant is that I did actually get some good materials in the process. I mentioned that we have some nice new ores and metals and things. I also bought all of these chest plates from the toolsmith and armorer down at the village so that way I can level them up, but the biggest element are these chiseled copper pieces. I know for a fact that I want to use oxidized copper in my build quite a bit, so I figured that I would just put these down and do a quick little time lapse. Now, I've recently downloaded the replay mod. I've played around with it a little bit, but I'm not sure if it really is going to work. So you're either about to watch a harsh cut to me having a blueprint, or you're going to watch a really neat time lapse. Yep. this way, but I think that I definitely want to go a lot bigger with this. So that means we're gonna have to take out some natural resources. That should do the trick. So you might be wondering yourself, Ghost, where did you get all that diamond armor? Well, I'll tell ya. I got bored digging my hole, so I went to go get materials, and I found a decent amount of diamonds. Like a decent amount of diamonds, and finally made enough emeralds that I can start paying the toolsmith for enchanted pickaxes, which we are excited about. Chances are I'm not going to show a lot of the material gathering, because I think I want to focus on building in this series, so if there's anybody watching, let me know in the comments if you prefer to watch me get stuff, or if you just want to see the builds that I'm doing. Let me know. Please. I seek validation. Alright, so that is a pretty good start to the base here. I'm not sure if I'm totally happy with the blueprint. I kind of like the very thin, almost like pillar-like shapes and then going into the large shape over here. But while I was finishing up this section over here, I had another idea. Originally, I was planning on having this be like a large temple palace type of thing, but I honestly think I want to go bigger. So my plan is to make this an entranceway, and then hovering above where that island is over there, that's where the main castle is going to be. So basically it's going to have center point of castle in that center, and then we're going to have ridges to other areas. This is just like the main entranceway. But it's a pretty good start, and I think I'm liking the shape so far. May play around with it a little bit in the next episode, but yeah. Also, I did some resource gathering, and guess what I got? We're off to the Nether, baby!